Chris, how old are you, Chris?
I'm 30.
Okay, so you two are both 30 years old, and both say that it's not even about love anymore. What's coming behind you guys? Like what's coming? What's the 20-year-old thinking? Like shoot each other? Like where are we at now? And I do agree with Chris. There used to be love in the music. Like do men love and adore women anymore? That's the thing. And I get your point, Chris. Chris feels it needs to be reciprocated. It looks like because it's still you know what I'm saying. And I have to say, we must owe you an apology because it's not your fault. It's the generation that raised this generation's fault. That's where the problem was. Because realistically, you shouldn't have inherited this. And I always believe that right now you two should not have to be opponents. Years ago, a man used to have to go, and this is even before our generation, would have to go to a young lady's parents or her house and ask her out or show up. Now, 10 women go out, 10 dudes go out, and the guys go out and they're on the prowl and this, that, and the third, and women. So the guy is trying to bargain for sex, the woman's trying to bargain for money or position. And I think that's just, somewhere along the line, I don't think that we're taught affection anymore. You know what I mean? I think
100%. 100%.
I wonder how much this is the changing roles of like men and women as well. You know what I'm saying? Because you have women, that you have wage, gaps being closed, and women making more money, being more educated and everything, and it's a push towards that. You know what I mean? And I'm just kind of wondering how much of that factors into it as well. You know what I mean? So
that factors in a lot, and I mentioned it earlier. No woman, I feel, in the 60s and the 50s and the 40s, you needed, when Reconstruction was happening, slavery, people were moving from the north to the south. Women needed men because we couldn't get jobs, like you said. It was a different era back then. We, Black women, are the most educated subset of people, right? With that comes the higher increase in independency because we are getting the same jobs that men are competing for and getting those same salaries and fighting for wage increases and things like that. So we no longer need men, but we absolutely want them. And I think when men start to understand that, then affection will play a role in it because I don't need you.
But Brittany, will you acknowledge that we live in a society that does not ingratiate Black men? So the opportunity for Black men in corporate America and certain things that may be extended to you all are not extended to men. Will you at least acknowledge that he may not have the same, he may have the credentials, but may not have that door open? They feel that they'll rather, white males always have had a use for Black women. They don't have a use for Black men. And they used to have it for labor, and that was it.
Because what? No. I think as a Black woman who worked in corporate America, who's worked in the corporate side of retail, and now I'm in the school system, so it's a little different. No, I think Black males still get better opportunities in some instances than Black women. We have to do 10 times more than the Black. If we have to do 20 times more than the white male and the white female.
I think Black women are more successful than Black men across the board.
I agree.
Man, I don't think that's just for work ethic. I don't think it's just work ethic. I think I'm sorry.
No, it's also for optics because the Black woman meets two minority quotas. They're Black and they're a female. So you have an advantage, correct, due to affirmative action. So Brittany, you'll be able to get a job quicker than me in the corporate world because you fill 2 quotas. And that's what I'm saying too. You're Black and you're a female. So when they hire you, and another thing too, they look at me and they say, yo, this guy's more timid and he's 6 and change and whatever. I'm going to have problems with him. You're not going to give me so many problems.
Exactly.
That's what I see.
So he winds up having to hustle and stealing my Red Bull machine. And that's what happens.
I got a
that's how we get Red Bull machine thieves right there.